Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage today, doing a little bit of goofing around. Got a quick mail call for you guys. Well, hopefully a quick mail call. 3 awesome packages here that ought to be very, very fun additions to the channel. and we'll get right into it. Stick around to the end. The last one I think will be the best out of all of them, but I think they're all pretty awesome. So let's get my what's my EDC for today? The Kershaw Elite. So I really like this knife. So this one here is a new knife being added to the knife collection. The Crosman knife collection specifically. So there's this one's pretty cool. It comes with the sheath and everything. That thing looks like it has never ever been even put on a belt. Let's go ahead and see what we got inside. So we have a what model was this? Crosman 954, I believe. These were all made by Camillus here in upstate New York back in the early 80s. So there you go, Crosman blades. This one's very much like the number 4 that I have. And very nice, very, very nice. So I've got the 952, which looks a lot like this one, same profile, but smaller. And then I have the 956, which looks a lot like the Buck 110. So that's pretty cool. We'll be doing a full review on that whole setup very soon, but that's just as nice as they showed it on the eBay auction for that, for sure. So that is pretty cool. So this next one, very, very cool stuff coming in from Terry over at Buckchrony. Just always innovating. So you guys know that he's partnered up with Nate from Buckchrony down in Australia to produce a barrel-mounted chronograph, and you guys have seen me use that several times on the channel. So far, the restriction had been that he only had the thread pattern for, so here it is right here. I had this set up to go on a springer to hold the battery. But so before, this is the Buckchrony here. Right now I don't have any suppressors on it. It's just being configured as a chronograph. You can put his modular baffles on the end to do a little bit of silencing. But up until now, he's only had the 1/2x20 fitting for the end here. So what we have in the box here is a bunch of new fittings for a bunch of different applications. So let's see, this one is the his large threads that go on. So early on he had the 1 inch by 20 threads. I think that's what they are. And that is, so that's kind of a proprietary thing for him. But if you have one of those adapters, oh, what do I have that has that? Well, both of these guns here have that, the walnut. These, this Beeman and this Crosman build that I have up here both have that bigger thread. So that's pretty cool. Now I can put that on there and do some chrony testing with that. So this is the M14 thread that would go on the Pinty gun. You know, we had a little bit of struggle finding a suppressor that would work on that, but now I can chrony that one as well. There's a couple more here too. So now this one is a M18. I don't think I have anything that this will fit on. metric 18 millimeter size threads, but you never know, I might run across something. This next one is actually the big one that I've been waiting for him to come out with, but this is the so this is the one that goes with his, let's see, where is it at here? So this is his modular suppressor, or his what do you call it, collet suppressor. So it has a collet in here that and so you can use this with or without any kind of silencer fitting on there. But so this collet goes around, and he has several different sizes. I have a full set of the sizes, but this one's a 14 millimeter. So if you've got a barrel that's a 14 millimeter straight barrel, you can slide this on and use this fitting to be able to mount that chronograph onto. And so any gun, even if it doesn't have any kind of threads or anything on it now, as long as it has a straight tapered or straight metal barrel that this collet can clamp down on, you can put a suppressor on there or use this Crosman or Buckchrony, I mean. So you take these set screws out and then take that piece out, and then this one slides in its place. And so now we've got all the adapters for all the different sizes. So that's really, really cool. What else we got in here? We got some stickers. I always love stickers. There you go. Pretty cool. That is awesome. Thanks, Terry, for sending that stuff over. We will definitely be doing a nice deep dive on all of this stuff very soon. Put it all in the box here so we don't lose nothing. All right. So now for the icing on the cake. That other stuff is really cool, but we have a nice long barrel coming in from so this is coming in from eBay. eBay seller on there called Lock, Stock, and Barrel. I've bought a couple of really nice collector air guns from that eBay site in the past. This is a one that I've followed a couple of other guns, and they just always went really high, so I didn't end up picking any of those up. I've always wanted to get one. They've got a couple different models that are similar to this, but I think this one really kind of looks like the most interesting one to me anyway, that actually is a target gun. All right, so really nice and packed. Yeah. All right, so what we have here, we'll get this unwrapped and do a little bit more digging on it, but this is a Haenel model 311, and so cool. So actually, look at that. It has a piece of rail here and here, so you could actually put like a target scope on this thing. That would be pretty awesome. I don't know if I would trust putting one of my like a nerdle scopes on a Springer, but so I'm really interested to see when this was actually built, because on the eBay auction they were claiming that it was, let's see, marked West or made in East Germany anyway. I don't know if there's a marking on here that tells when it was, where it was made, or I'm not real familiar with the Haenel stuff. Oh crud. That was a tin of pellets that just fell. Boy, that is a beauty. Look at that thing. But it said it was made in East Germany, which it probably was, depending on when it was made. I know there are some serial number listings that you can tell when these were made. It doesn't say. It says it was made in Sewell. I'll have to do a little bit of digging, see if Sewell was in East Germany. But anyway, let's... all right, nice sight. Very nice sight. Look at that. Look at that sight. So that's elevation, and that's the windage. I don't see where it says made in East or West Germany, but so this one is kind of like that Diana that I have. You flip the knob up and then you pull back on that handle to cock it, and then you there's actually a pellet port here. You flip that pellet port back. Actually, it was flipped open already. So you flip it forward, drop a pellet in that port right there, and then flip it back, and then you're ready to fire. So let's give it a try. Yeah, bring it out here a little bit. Has a nice vintage tin of RWS Diablo pellets. But we'll just use some ones I already have open here on the bench. All right. So far, so good. What do we got here? These are just daisy wad cutters. All right. I got just a can. I've been took a couple shots at already, not with this, but oh, safety. Right where I was aiming. Nice. This is so sweet. All right, so let's see. We've got a Game-O hollow point. Does have an automatic setting safety. Oh man, this is so nice. Trigger is very nice on it. There's not a lot of information in English about this gun, so I got to do a little more research on it. There are a lot of videos on it in other languages. You'll be certain to be seeing a bunch of videos on it from me soon, though. Oh, automatic safety got me. Let's do a pretty good number on that can already. I like that loading port. But anyway, there you go. Really, really cool. Let's see what it says here. Property of some guy here. Let's see if it has any information. Says gun manufacturer between 1964 and 1992. So if it was made before 1989, then it would have been a West German gun. I'll have to see if I can find any more information about it. Such an awesome addition to the air gun collection out here, though. But anyway, there you go. Hope you guys liked the video. Stay tuned for more on this and all of this other good stuff too. Till next time, have a great day.